First, the upper structure fails and starts to crack. The crack stops at the double bottom, which is now all that's holding Titanic together. She starts to bend under the strain. The sides separate, and the double bottom starts to fail. Tons of water pull the middle of the ship down, bending Titanic the other way. Upper decks are compressed and mangled together. The bow heads for the bottom. The stern is the last to sink. This scenario, with the breakup starting at a shallower angle, suggests the 1,500 people still aboard may have been caught by surprise.
Ultimately, it's very different human experience, because this whole question of hope comes in. If people are on board a ship that appears to be not sinking very fast, there was very reasonable at that point to believe that it might float for a considerably long period of time.
So, if we accept that the breakup happened at this point, this early breakup, and they become inescapably to be concluded that the breakup was not something that just happened as the ship made her final plunge, but the breakup caused the final plunge, the breakup determined when the ship sank, and therefore the breakup determined whether a lot of people lived or died.
The lifeboats was very orderly. It appears that the crew had in mind that they had longer to get people off. They knew the ship was going to sink, but that they might have more time than what it turned out to be. So
There's crew members who actually state they did not think the ship was going to sink. They thought it would settle to a certain point, and then it would stop sinking. But I think that's what everyone was expecting, was that she would float as her own lifeboat until the Carpathia got there, until rescue.
So according to Roger Long's theory, those on board were caught unawares by the speed of the breakup. And if Titanic had floated longer, the few hours of extra time crew members had hoped for might have made all the difference. Today, the ship that was called unsinkable is dissolving away. And the ocean. There will still be pieces of Titanic forever there, but someday, unfortunately, the Titanic will be a big more stable. To protect the wreck, England, Canada, France and the US have entered into an agreement to regulate retrieval of artifacts and prevent destructive exploration. In the meantime, the debris field remains largely undocumented.
This is an event that happened in the dark 93 years ago. So if no one is ever going to be completely satisfied, nothing is ever going to be 100% proven. But I think we've come a long, long way towards understanding it.
Against all the odds, the team have solved the biggest mystery left by the disaster of April 14, 1912. After decades of debate, we now know what really happened in Titanic's final moments.
Good evening, I'm Ward Rocktight. In the summer of 1991, an extraordinary event took place aboard a Soviet ship in the North Atlantic. A group of the world's foremost undersea pioneers from the United States, Canada, and Russia united to meet a most unusual challenge. The challenge to send 2.5 miles into the abyss to reveal the mysteries and the treasures of the greatest shipwreck in the world, the RMS Titanic, which on a calm, clear night 80 years ago sank to the horror and grief of the entire world. Who could have imagined that a few years ago, these former Cold War adversaries sharing the same life support system in the two most advanced miniature deep-diving submarines in the world? Join us as some of the boldest deep-sea pioneers of the 20th century confront the challenge of placing two tiny 23-foot Russian submarines on the decks of Titanic, 12,460 feet
Ako ang
beneath
tamang
the ocean.
Pangasinan, Kuangko.
Wala, nagtula. Ang mabibili ka na.